Brielle. Brielle's with us today, and she's going to be our helper because we have lots of things to do today. Today's going to be a fun day because it's all about animals, and we all love animals. So my first book is A Mammal is an Animal. So we're going to discover lots of details about animals. A mammal is an animal. Animals are living things. They can eat, breathe, move, and grow. But is every animal a mammal?
No.
An earthworm is an animal. It can eat, breathe, move, and grow. But is an earthworm a mammal?
No.
An earthworm is soft inside and out. A mammal has some body parts that are hard. And that is a
Bone.
bone? Okay then. A ladybug is an animal. A ladybug has body parts that are hard. But is a ladybug a mammal?
No.
Ladybugs are insects. They have hard body parts only on the outside. There are many kinds of animals that have only hard parts on the outside. Not one of these is a mammal. See them all?
That's not.
A mammal is an animal with hard parts mostly on the inside.
And that's not a bone.
That's right, these hard parts are bones. They connect to make a skeleton. The long stack of bones down the middle make the spine. Do you have a spine?
Yeah.
Yeah, where is it? No, down your back.
Oh.
These bones are called vertebrae. Okay, how about a sunfish? A sunfish is an animal. A sunfish has bones on the inside with a long stack down the middle. But is a sunfish a mammal?
No.
All animals need oxygen to breathe. Sunfish and other kinds of fish get oxygen when water goes through their, do you know what that word is?
Oh.
Gills.
Gills, I mean.
A mammal gets oxygen when it breathes air into its lungs. Like a
Whale.
whale, humpback whale. Let's try this. A bullfrog is an animal. A bullfrog breathes air into its lung. But is a bullfrog a mammal?
No.
No. How about a garter snake? No.
No.
Frogs are amphibians and snakes are reptiles. These animals are cold-blooded. They need the heat of the sun, earth, and water to keep them warm. A mammal can warm its body from the inside. A mammal is warm-blooded. What kind of animal, Brielle?
A fox.
Her favorite animal. A mammal usually has fur or hair to keep it for it to stay warm. Okay, I got it. A cardinal is an animal. A cardinal can warm its body from the inside. Instead of fur, feathers help keep it warm. But is a cardinal a mammal?
No, it's a bird.
No, a cardinal is a bird, and birds lay eggs. Baby birds grow inside the eggs. A mother and a father keep these eggs warm in a nest. Baby birds hatch from the eggs. Lots of animals lay eggs. Most mammals grow inside their mother's body, called a womb, and that's where they get their oxygen. When a mammal baby's ready to be born, it gets pushed out of its mother's body and takes its first breath of air. A newborn mammal baby drinks only milk. The milk comes right out of the mother's body. And it grows and grows until it can eat food on its own. Young mammals stay close to their mothers for months or years, and they learn from them. Can you see the different types of animals?
And also dolphins are my favorite.
Dolphins are cool. Mammals sure are amazing animals. Hey, you're one too. You are amazing. Okay, Brielle. We're going to do a song now called Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Or Old MacDonald Had a Zoo. So you have to decide when you see the animal which one it is. Brielle's going to get the animals for us. Yep, sure. Bring it over. Okay, a monkey. Zoo or farm?
Zoo.
Zoo. Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O. And in the zoo he had a monkey, E-I-E-I-O. With an E-E here and E-E there, here and E, there and E, everywhere and E-E. Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm, because it is a
Farm animal.
it's a farm animal called a sheep. E-I-E-I-O. With a ba here and a ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba ba. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had a bunny, E-I-E-I-O, with a hop, hop here and a hop, hop there. Here a hop, there a hop, everywhere a hop, hop. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And the last one. Old MacDonald had a zoo. Do you know what sound a giraffe makes? I don't either, so we're just going to do a long neck. Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O. And in the zoo he had a giraffe, E-I-E-I-O. A long neck here and a long neck there. Here a long neck, there a long neck, everywhere a long neck. Old MacDonald had a zoo, E-I-E-I-O. All right, let's put those animals back over there. And we're going to read another book. We'll leave them up here. This is called An Animal Alphabet. So there's lots and lots of pictures of animals on each page, but we're just going to say maybe one or two for each one. I'll say the letter, you say the animal. A. Alligator. B. Bear. C.
Camel, cow.
Okay. D.
Dolphin.
Donkey.
Donkey, dog.
E.
Baby dog. D.
Elk.
Elk.
Out.
E.
And elephant and eagle.
Good. F.
Flamingo, fox.
Frog.
G.
Gorilla.
Gorilla
Giraffe.
with a long neck.
Llama.
Goat. Goose.
H.
Hippo, horse.
Good.
Hummingbird.
I.
Uh,
This is a hard one.
Iguana.
Iguana.
Drum.
J.
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Jellyfish.
Sally the Feathers.
Jackrabbit.
K.
Kangaroo.
Good.
Koala.
Koala. L.
Lion.
M.
A loon.
M for moose.
Loon. Llama.
Okay, we're moving to M. Say it again, Brielle.
Moose.
Moose.
Mouse.
N.
Noah.
A narwhal.
Whale.
Wait. O.
Octopus.
Yes.
Whale.
Orca.
Orca.
Orca, that's his
Ostrich.
name. What's the
Owl.
one with the 8 legs?
I said octopus.
Octopus. P.
Panda, panda, panda.
Penguin.
Penguin.
Q. Quail.
Whale.
R.
Raccoon.
Raccoon. Yeah.
Rhinoceros.
S.
Swordfish.
Good job.
One of my favorite.
Swan.
Swan. Sheep. T.
Tiger.
Tuna. Turtle. Turkey.
U. This is another hard one. Urchin. These are urchins.
Mm-hmm.
This is an umbrella bird. I've never heard of an umbrella bird. V.
Vulture.
Vulture.
Viper. W. Now, Brielle, what's this? Whale.
Walrus. Warthog.
X.
Swords.
I don't know how to say it. I think
Swords.
Xerus.
Swords.
Parents, you can help me. Xerus. Y.
Yak.
Yak, baby yak.
Z.
Zebra.
Can you do another one?
Nope.
Zebra finch.
Yeah, the little bird. So lots of animals in our alphabet. So now we're going to do more alphabet animals.
What does it here?
Brielle's going to be my helper over here. So we're going to go through some animals and we're going to decide where they live. Can you see the word on here?
It's spelled soup. Like it's two. Like it has two O's and a T. But if you write the T and then you put the Z on it, it spells zoo.
Zoo. So this is so you can see the animals in the zoo. In this part, in the middle, is going to be our jungle or wild land. So these are the wild trees in the tropical land.
And then the swing
And then over here
is a pet.
is a pet carrier. So we're going to pretend these are pets. They could be on the farm, but they're tame. They're not wild in here. Okay, so you can decide when you see the animals where they belong. Okay, if you come close, you can see. This is a
Penguin.
penguin.
Penguins are in the zoo of the wild.
That's right. So you put that one in the zoo, and I get to put one in the wild. They live where it's very cold.
Yep, the cool place.
Yeah. Just like the place. Okay, next one is
Polar bear.
polar bear. They could live in the zoo. Have you seen a polar bear in the zoo?
No, I don't really.
I don't know if I have either, but I know there are some. But they like to live where it's very cold in the ice.
Like penguins.
Like penguins. This is called a
Koala.
quail.
Quail.
It's a type of bird. I think there may be some quail in the zoo. Do you think there'd be quail on a farm? I think so. Let's put him over there. But there can be quail in the wild.
Okay, and elephant can be in the zoo.
Elephant can be in the zoo.
Oh,
But
wild.
let's let the other elephants live in the wild because they love it in the wild. Okay, we have a,
Favorite.
starts with D,
dolphin.
dolphin.
My favorite.
Dolphins can live.
Live in the ocean.
And there they
or
are.
the
We'll
zoo.
put them in the water or in the zoo. I like to see dolphins in the wild. This is a hard one. It starts with N. It's called a nightingale.
I don't know to not on in the zoo.
I think a nightingale would be in the wild, so let's leave them up in the tree because they like landing in the tree. O, ostrich, and he can live.
Live in the zoo.
He can live in the zoo, or he can live
in the wild.
in the wild. This is an interesting one.
Camel.
A camel. We've seen camels at Calgary Zoo, so he can go in the zoo.
The other one
But
can-
did you know that camels can live in the wild too?
Yeah, they live in very hot.
That's right.
Like
Where it's sand.
And
Whoa. W.
walrus.
Walrus. Have we seen a walrus in the zoo?
I think so.
I think so too. But would you like to see a walrus in the wild?
Yeah, I
Me
think so.
too.
It would be fun. If
This is a fun one, Brielle.
monkey.
A monkey. Monkeys live in the...
Wild.
They love it in the wild up in the trees.
But they
But-
can live in the zoo.
They can live in the zoo. Another interesting one.
Koala.
Koalas do live in the wild. But here's an interesting fact.
They can
In
live in
ca-
the zoo. I
They
think.
can live in the zoo. We don't have, just a moment, they don't have koalas in the zoo at Calgary right now, but they used to in 2009. But they went back to their home zoo in San Diego. It would have been fun to see them.
I know, I'm gonna see that.
Okay,
Giraffe.
giraffe.
I think I see.
Wild or zoo?
Zoo.
Yeah, can be in the zoo. I think we have 3 giraffes in Calgary Zoo, but they love to be in the wild. This is a tricky one.
Wild horse.
It could be a wild horse, that's right, or it could be a tame horse on the farm. So we'll put them on the farm.
Yeah, we don't have them much on.
V. Do you know what that is? Vulture. I only think vultures are in the wild, so let's leave him there.
Alligator. I think I see.
Alligator? I've seen them at the zoo, but I love to see them in the water, in the wild. Which
I know the time when my
let's put them in the zoo. We're gonna move on. So
showed me a picture of a real life crocodile
I
in
know.
the water.
You. Okay, Brielle. This one's a tough one.
Ugh.
It's called Urial. I hope I said that right. They are wild sheep in Central Asia.
They're really wild. Tiger. It can be in. I think I saw tigers in the zoo.
Yeah, we've seen them in the zoo, but they would love to be in the wild. Which one should we do today? Okay, zoo.
Hippo.
Hippo.
I think I saw hippos in the zoo.
We saw them in Calgary Zoo. They have a big aquarium they swim in, but they can be in the wild too. Let's put them over here in the wild.
Aw.
This is a tricky one again.
My favorite parrots.
A parrot. Now, a parrot can be in the wild, but some people have parrots as pets.
So put it in the
So we'll put it over here with the pets.
Yeah, those are turtle.
Another tricky one.
It's a turtle. It's under in the wild of the
Could be in the wild or
zoo.
in the zoo, or you can have a pet turtle. Not in Alberta, but in some provinces you can have a pet turtle. This one starts with Y.
Yeah.
A yak. I've seen yaks in a zoo in a compound. Do you think they're in the wild? Or do you think they could be on a farm? Okay, let's put him on a farm.
A flamingo.
A flamingo. What color is he?
It's a pink one, and I actually saw it in the zoo. I
That's
saw
right.
a
In
real life flamingo.
okay, put him in the zoo, but they can be in the wild too.
Here, lion.
Lion.
It can be in the zoo.
It can be in the zoo. We got some new lions in Calgary Zoo, some girl lions. So hopefully when the zoo opens up, you'll be able to see them. I love to think of the lions in the wild. Okay, this is a hard one. Jaguar. I like to see a jaguar in the wild too. He can join his friends. Zebra.
Tell me in the zoo.
Yes, he could be in the zoo or in the
Wild.
wild. We'll put him in the zoo. Okay, last one. R. Rhino or rhinoceros. I've seen them in the zoo, but I think they would love to be in the wild too. All right.
Check this eye.
There's all our animals. So Brielle and I are going to do a song right now. It's a fun one. And we got our monkey out again.
Just have one girl.
And this monkey is going to be jumping on a bed. So he has 5 sisters and brothers. So you can get your hands up and get ready to count with us. Ready? Brielle is going to be the doctor. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said,
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
4.
Where the bunty?
4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said,
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
3.
Little monkeys.
3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said,
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
2. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said,
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
1 left. 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. The doctor said,
Put those monkeys to bed.
Good night, monkeys. Go to sleep.
Whisper there banana.
So we have a poem. It's what the animals say. Little pup, what do you say? Woof, 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 woof. Let's go and play. Kitty cat, how about you?
What? Meow, meow,
I purr too.
meow.
Pretty bird, have you a song? Tweet, the whole day long. Jersey cow, what do you do? Moo, 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 and give milk too. Little lamb, what do you say? Ba, ba, ba. Can Mary play? All right. We have one more funny book. Here it is. Duck on a bike. You're going to move over a little further so we can see it?
Can I go there with Papa?
Yeah. This is called Duck on a Bike. Do you think a duck can ride a bike?
No. It's just like silly.
One day, down on the farm, Duck got a wild idea. I bet I could ride a bike, he thought. He waddled over to where the boy parked his bike, climbed on, and began to ride. At first, he rode very slowly, and he wobbled, but it was fun. Duck rode past Cow and waved to her. "Hello, Cow," said Duck. "Moo," said Cow. But what she thought was, a duck on a bike? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Then Duck rode past Sheep. "Hello, Sheep," said Duck. "Bah," said Sheep. But what she thought was, he's going to hurt himself if he's not careful. Duck was riding better now. He rode past Dog. "Hello, Dog," said Duck. "Woof," said Dog. But what he thought was, that's a mighty neat trick. Then Duck rode past Cat. "Hello, Cat," said Duck. "Meow," said Cat. But what she thought was, I wouldn't waste my time riding a bike. Duck pedaled a little faster. He rode past Horse. "Hello, Horse," said Duck. "Nay," said Horse. But what he thought was, you're still not as fast as me, Duck. Duck rang his bell as he rode toward Chicken. "Hello, Chicken," said Duck. "Cluck, cluck," said Chicken. But what she thought was, watch where you're going, Duck. Then Duck rode past Goat. "Hello, Goat," said Duck. "Meh," said Goat. But what he thought was, I like to eat that bike. Duck stood on the seat and rode past Pig and Pig. "Hello, Pigs," said Duck. "Oink," said the Pig and Pig. But what they thought was, Duck is such a show-off. Then Duck rode no hands past Mouse. "Hello, Mouse," said Duck. "Squeak," said Mouse. But what he thought was, I wish I could ride a bike just like Duck. Suddenly, a whole bunch of kids came down the road on their bikes. They were in such a hurry that they didn't see Duck. They parked their bikes by the house and went inside. Look at the animal's eyes. What do you think they're thinking? Now, all the animals had bikes. They rode around and around the barnyard. "This is fun," they all said. "Good idea, Duck." Then they put the bikes back by the house, and no one knew that on that afternoon there had been a cow, a sheep, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on a bike. The end.
The end.
That was just a fun, silly book. Okay, today we're going to do our crafts. So we're going to move over to the craft island. I have my helper here today. Okay, so if you remembered last week, we asked you to get a rock to make a pet rock. You know the good thing about a pet rock? You don't have to feed it. You don't have to walk it. You don't have to give it water.
That's it. Picked up the pepper pig.
It's just there. So last week, Brielle made this. Brielle, do you want to say what it is?
It's a cheetah, one of my favorite animals.
And a cheetah has a tail,
Some ears, some eyes.
eyes. And today, Brielle's going to help me make my pet rock. So I am going to have Brielle. I already have the head and the body painted. This is a ladybug. Now, did you learn from our book that a ladybug is not an animal?
Yes.
It is a...
But
It is a...
insect.
An insect. That's right. So, Brielle, you can start painting my ladybug. But I just wanted a ladybug, and I wanted to put my rock out in the garden. So that's where she's going to go. So while Brielle's painting, I'm going to show you some other crafts that we did. This one is easy to make. It's just a paper plate, painted around the outside to make a mane, painted the inside for his face, whiskers, and then I made a heartfelt nose, Google eyes I glued on, and it makes a lion. Brielle made her favorite animal, which was a fox.
Her name is Snowflake.
Snowflake the fox. So this is a flat bottom paper bag, and you can make an animal puppet out of anything you want, whatever animal you like. We printed this off on the computer, and you can find those on Pinterest too. Just print them off. Snowflake even has a tail. So that's just some extra ideas that you can do today about animals. So Brielle's doing great. We're gonna cheat just a little for her black spots because I brought some pom-poms.
Black pom-poms.
Yeah, normally you could just paint on black spots,
Like
but
I did.
yeah, like Brielle did. But we are just gonna rush it through a little today because we had so much to do. And I'm gonna use a hot glue gun. So this is for adults to do. Okay, good job, Brielle. And I'm just gonna do an example because we have one more story we wanna do before we leave you. We'll just put some dots on. Ladybugs are such friendly insects.
But they say they poop and pee.
Yeah, they do. I found some in my garden yesterday.
And yesterday, my mom found the first ladybug of the season in a mudroom.
That means it's springtime. Okay, and give them some eyes. Give her some eyes. Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. And there she is. So you can have fun painting your pet rock. Okay, like I said, we have one more story. So we'll go back to our story time. And I bet you've all done this one. It's called Brown Bear. So Brielle's going to help me turn the pages. And we have a CD to read our book for us today.
Presents Brown Bear, What Do You See? By Bill Martin Jr. with illustrations by Eric Carl.
So we'll look at the
Read for you by Gwyneth Paltrow. Brown Bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see?
I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Children, children, what do you see? We see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a green frog, a purple cat, a white dog, a black sheep, a goldfish, and a teacher looking at us. That's what we see.
The end. Okay, that is the end of our stories today. So we're just going to sing goodbye. But remember, next week we're going to be talking about spring weather. So hopefully it will be spring all week and we'll have sunny weather. We might have some rain. So we're going to say goodbye. Brielle's going to say goodbye with her snowflake fox. Goodbye, goodbye, everyone. I sure hope that you had fun. Tomorrow is another day. We will laugh, sing, and